Sometimes it's okay to just say you might have got something wrong. And in the case of this album, I really slept on this. Back in August when this album came out, I did check it out and I did enjoy it, but I've gone back to it recently and I've realized that it is so much better than I remembered it being, man. This album is truly one of the best albums to come out this year, and it is proof that we are very much in the 2000s nostalgia era. There is so much music right now that is pulling back from the 2000s. You've got Pink Pantheress doing it on quite a pretty high mainstream level. You had Addison Rae pulling from that on her album too. Tate McRae, again, on a pretty high level, mainstream level. You've also got acts like After, and then this album here as well. But it's doing it in such a clever way that it feels futuristic at the same time, and it feels nostalgic, and it feels weirdly thoughtful considering that the album is called I Love My Computer and the album cover is looking like that. And then also the third track's title is what it is. There's actually a little bit more to this album than I think you'd expect. Sure, you've got the incredible production throughout, iPod Touch, amazing, immaculate, Delete, London Song with that breakdown beat, which again feels like it's pulling from that era of like late 2000s, maybe early 2010s EDM to some extent, maybe some dubstep elements coming through as well. That really classic electro pop sound that feels like it's been ever present since really the 2000s. But also, you've got this kind of like lingering presence of doom and these kind of like ideas coming through on tracks like Battery Death, which is like, feeling like the idea of us becoming so consumed by technology and us becoming so reliant on technology actually isn't maybe what we wanted or expected it to be, which honestly isn't as easy as you'd expect. There's been so many albums that have tried to kind of pull apart the idea of technology and the advancements of technology, and it's just fallen flat on its face. It's just made for such embarrassing music. But I think this album does a really good job of kind of like, extrapolating what it really means to be reliant on it, but also appreciating it, but also kind of critiquing its existence as well. It might not be that deep because a lot of these tracks are really fun, upbeat, and bubblegummy, but at the same time, it kind of is that deep in places. I love the charm to the vocals throughout this album as well. I feel like she's kind of like living through the spirit of Grimes, if Grimes was still making anything worth listening to nowadays, which unfortunately she doesn't seem to be. But yeah, Jirachi, in fact, is one to watch for the future. This is a great album and one of the best of the year. Love the blend of sounds, the ideas, the concept is fantastic too. The album artwork is even really cool. Yeah, we're onto something great here. Love it.